197. Number 1 seed, Trevor Branvold, the senior from Wisconsin, going up against the number 2 seed, the senior from Iowa, Luke Lofthouse. We had a chance to talk to him earlier. And here's how they got there. Branvold coming down, close match in the finals, semifinals against Young. And then Lofthouse all the way up from number 2. And so 1 and 2 are going to meet. Let's hear from them.
Trevor, you're in the finals again for a second time. You won it before. What are your thoughts going in to your match?
I'm really excited. Everybody grows up wrestling, wants to be in the Big Ten, and to be a Big Ten champion is a lifelong dream, and I really hope to repeat. Taking that forward to nationals, really want to get the job done there this year too, so excited.
Luke, you've got a great story. You wrestled last year, most of the year, but then kind of got edged out at the Big Ten tournament, so you didn't get a chance to compete. Now you're in the Big Ten finals. Do you have something to prove?
I think, yeah, I do. I think us as a team, we have something to prove. It's an individual sport, and you're going to step out against an opponent that wants to beat you, and you have to prove something to him, and he has to prove something to you, so you always have something to prove.
The stage is set. A 3-point lead for Penn State. Iowa wins one of these last 2, and yet that's not exactly right because Penn State has a heavyweight in the consolations, and so it's going to come down to the heavyweight matches.
Yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on 2 heavyweight matches here with Cameron Ward from Penn State in his placing match here. I think he goes for 5th.
Yeah, this could be, is it come down, we could have a dual co-champions. It's not inconceivable, but if Lofthouse wins here, that will put Iowa out in front by a point. But right now, Penn State leading by 3. If Lofthouse for Iowa upsets the defending Big Ten champion Branvold from Wisconsin, that'll put Iowa out in front by a point going into the heavyweights.
Well, nice shot. He's in, but not in.
And Lofthouse is a different wrestler. The last month and a half of the season here, I've seen great improvement in him, and you can tell from the interviews here, he's much more confident about
on the line.
You know, what his prospects out there, and a lot of times in wrestling, at the end of the season, you try to limit the learning and just focus on what you're good at, keep the match in your strengths, and he's been much more active in his matches and has been finding ways to win.
Absolutely, and he's got great conditioning, and that always is a plus.
First meeting for these 2. If Lofthouse were to lose, Iowa would still have the opportunity with raising at heavyweight. But Cameron Wade is in the consolations, and he'll have something to say about it. And so this is not going to be settled until the heavyweight matches all across the board, 1st, 3rd, and 5th place matches, are over with. It's that close.
Real blood timeout. Looks like Branvold has a little cut. And we saw from the interview here where you can just see by the look at these guys' faces here, they take a lot of those blows straight on.
They're coming back to the center, and we talked about Cameron Wade, the heavyweight, being in the consolations. If he was to win by a fall, that could make a difference. So those extra points, major decisions, forfeits, medical defaults, anything can happen, and we're going to explain it as it happens, because it's real time here in the Big Ten Championships in Welsh Ryan Arena on the campus of Northwestern University. We're down to the last 2 matches in the Big Ten Championships, the last 2 weight classes, and the team title has not been decided. Can Penn State unseat Iowa, who's won 3 straight Big Ten Championships, 3 straight NCAA championships? Penn State out in front right now.
Well, we talk about these 5 Penn State finalists, but actually there was a big match for 7th place where Volroth, the Penn State 65-pounder, got a fall, 2 points.
There you go.
Plus the 1 point for the 7th, so that was 3 points.
Yep.
And instead of 1, just for a regular decision.
Fight in. Works.
Lofthouse is doing a great job of frustrating.
Yeah.
Branvold is really controlling the ties.
13 right here in the middle, gentlemen.
Branvold has been taking kind of a little half shot there, and you know, if a guy takes a bad shot on you or a shot that you can contest, you want to make sure he doesn't get out of that easily. And look all the pressure that Lofthouse is putting on that collar tie. He's really making
Get off the edge.
Branvold work a little bit harder than what he's used to, and it's kind of like the old Wells where you just crank up and down and up and down and up and down.
Nice shot.
Keep working, fight.
You work that head enough times and
keep wrestling.
you strike water.
Here.
That was a nice shot by Lofthouse. Actually, got in nice and deep. Had that been on kind of in the center, we might have a takedown.
Keep wrestling.
Tyler Wiley, the head official, brings him back to the center. Terry Brand's on the right. Kurt Backus on the left there in the Iowa corner. 0-0 with 30 seconds left in the first period. Lofthouse came to Iowa from Avon, Utah in 2004, the fall of 2004. After that year, he took a 2-year Mormon mission overseas, came back, got in shape, been knocking on the door for a starting lineup position and got it this year as a senior, 25-year-old.
Oh,
nice shot, reshot, awesome. Great display of technique.
And what you have to do here, if you're the defensive end, you got to go ahead and pretend like you're basically
not. Oh.
2 points takedown, Barry Davis.
Looks like Donnie Fritzoff willed that too on the official.
Yeah, look at the replay on
Absolutely.
this.
Nice single there. He's controlling it. And, you know, he just finally got the right angle where he could get the trip. And now his feet are in. You can see the feet are in, the toes are in.
And he had both legs.
He caught that far ankle, and he did it decisively and got the 2-point call from Tyler Wiley, the head official.
Improve.
I think Donnie would have got unglued if he didn't get that point.
Inbound, keep wrestling. Wrestle, 1-1.
Yep. So that was
escape to start the second period. So this is a situation where Lofthouse really is in a, you're going to see him start to work the head pretty hard. He likes to get to that, the back leg of Branvold. I mean, his strong leg, he'll shoot a decent single leg, but he likes to get to that back leg, and Branvold has kind of scouted him out and now has come back with another shot.
Shot, reshot, he's in.
This is the type of action right now. If you can finish this, you can really salt the match away early in the second period.
And when you go back to that first score, though, that happened pretty much right at the end of the period.
Yep.
So.
Oh, right at the end of the period. And here at Welsh Ryan Arena, some history is close to being set. If Penn State can hold on and win this title, it'll be their first Big Ten title ever since entering the Big Ten in 1991. Penn State has never won a Big Ten team championship.
Wow. Bramwell's doing a great job now of pulling him back in. He should score here. Yeah, very easily. Yes, absolutely.
And if Iowa is going to come from behind and win, it will be their 35th Big Ten title. But right now, it looks like they're going to leave it to their heavyweight racing unless Lofthouse can mount a big comeback. 5-0. The favored Branvold from Wisconsin. He's the #1 seed out in front.
He got a little high there, though.
Still red. It's still red.
Still working hard. No points. Locked in the crotch there. Got the escape.
1 point escape for Lofthouse. 14 seconds left in the second period.
Quickly, let's go quickly.
Well, 14 seconds. You still have to be aggressive here. You're going to see if you can go ahead and get another takedown, get a takedown to get in this match if you're Lofthouse. And Branvold pretty wise. We've seen that move quite a bit with the high arm, putting it in the forehead of your opponent to keep him at bay.
Into the second period, we go to the third period. Trevor Branvold from Wisconsin, 2 minutes away from winning his second straight Big Ten championship, 197 pounds. Luke Lofthouse, good look there at the, what might you call a 7th-year senior, but the redshirt senior.
Stay set. Go ahead, Top.
He has fought his way into the lineup and been a very integral part of the Iowa success this year, and a great leader on the team as a senior for this young team.
Look to improve.
Branvold trying to win the second Big Ten individual championship for Wisconsin. Andrew Howe won at 165.
Branvold is really tough in the top position.
Out. Reset.
And part of being tough in the top position is stopping the guy's first move. Got to be able to go ahead and if you can nullify his first move, then you can go ahead and advance, and you can see this match that Branvold likes to put the legs in. So nice jam, stays with him, blocks the hands.
Action. Nope. Down.
Branvold's doing a good job of just, not giving up an easy escape.
Well, Lee, you're going to trade 13 seconds of riding time for a stall warning here. You just go ahead and stay on top. Even if the official calls you for stalling here in the corner, you're not really as concerned about that.
No.
You want to keep the guy down to get that extra point.
Watch the knee. Improve it.
You see he's able to drop in on an ankle.
1 point escape.
Oh, he didn't do it.
Oh, wow, right into my lap.
Wow, that's the aggressiveness of the Iowa wrestlers, I'm telling you.
Well, it was clearly out of bounds.
Killer out of bounds. Yeah, it's just
but
to.
Branvold's backing up a little bit here, and he just came in hard. Actually, the contact was made inbounds, but the last little push was made about the third lady with the camera.
No penalty called, though.
There could have been.
Well, you probably do have to call that, but Branvold's going to jump in on a single leg and
just settle it.
He was talking on the mat.
But he's got to do something with it, though.
And I think he is. He's dropping back to the ankle. Nice job here of going low on the ankle. And be patient. Scramble situation. Branvold doesn't really have that tight of a lock on that ankle.
No, he doesn't. He's got to reach up, though, with his right hand and grab something.
Stalemate. 36 seconds left in this regulation time. A little cut on the eye of Trevor Branvold. Close, Wisconsin, close to winning their second individual, putting Iowa in a predicament where they will be behind by 3 points going into the heavyweight match. If Raising would win, that would give them 4, and they would go 1 point ahead Penn State. But if Cameron Wade wins, he gets an extra point. That would be a tie. But if Cameron Wade or Raising gets more than a regular decision, that would make the difference. So if this stays the way it is, and both Iowa and Penn State win regular decisions in their next bouts, it will be a tie for the Big Ten championship. Wow.
That's fitting. Yeah, Branvold could even, he's just he's doing just enough to win, which is, nothing wrong with that. He's hanging tough, not giving anything up.
Trevor Branvold, 10 seconds away, winning another one for Lee Kemp's alma mater, where he won how many Big Ten titles?
3.
3 Big Tens, 3 NCAAs, 3 World Championships. Wisconsin Badgers get their second individual. Barry goes into the stands for more high fives.
Awesome.
And
in fact, I worked out with Trevor's dad, Dave Branvold. We were teammates. There he is, right there. We were workout partners, man.
He might be in a different weight class than you today. And he's a happy dad. And let's go to Gibby.
Well, Trevor, they're showing your dad in the stands here. You got anything to say to him?
So I love you, Dad, and thanks for everything. He taught me pretty much everything I know about wrestling.
Well, we got Lee Kemp on the bench there. Your dad and he were teammates here, but talk about your second title, what it means to you.
Oh, it means so much, man. Just all the hard work and adversity really shows everything happens for a reason if you trust in it. So.
All right. Well, congratulations and good luck in the national tournament.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Back to you, Tim.
We're back. And here is Trevor Branvold on his way to his second Big Ten championship at 197 pounds. He wins it over Luke Lofthouse. Here's Mom and Dad. They're feeling real good. Let's catch the moment and let's raise the arms. We'll be back with the heavyweight.